Some mysteries fade with time, others grow darker. The more historians investigate them, the more impossible they become to explain. Today, we're exploring two of history's most famous disappearances, cases that have inspired countless theories, decades of investigations, and endless debate. Despite modern technology and years of research, neither mystery has been solved. Let's begin with a disappearance that changed aviation forever. Amelia Earhart. In 1937, Amelia Earhart was already a global icon. She had broken aviation records, challenged expectations, and was attempting something no woman had ever achieved. Flying around the world, only one major stretch remained. On July 2, 1937, Earhart and her navigator, Fred Noonan, departed from Lae, New Guinea, heading toward the tiny Howland Island in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. The flight should have taken around 20 hours. Instead, it became one of history's greatest mysteries. Radio operators received increasingly desperate transmissions. Earhart reported that fuel was running low. She believed they were close to the island but couldn't see it. Then came one final message. "We are on the line, running north and south." Silence followed. An enormous search operation began almost immediately. The U.S. Navy searched hundreds of thousands of square miles of ocean, deploying ships and aircraft in what became one of the largest rescue missions of its time. Nothing. No confirmed wreckage, no confirmed bodies, no aircraft. It was as if the plane had simply vanished into the Pacific. Over the decades, countless theories emerged. Some believe Earhart ran out of fuel and crashed into the ocean. Others suggest she landed on a remote island, surviving for days or even weeks before dying alone. A few claim she was captured by Japanese forces, though no credible evidence has ever confirmed this story. Even recent underwater expeditions, using advanced sonar technology, have failed to produce conclusive proof. Nearly 90 years later, Amelia Earhart's final destination remains unknown. Her last flight is still frozen in time, ending not with answers, but with unanswered radio calls echoing across the Pacific. But if one vanished airplane seems impossible, an entire colony disappearing is even harder to explain. The Lost Colony of Roanoke. Travel back to the late 1500s. England was attempting to establish one of its first permanent settlements in North America. More than 100 settlers arrived on Roanoke Island, located along the coast of present-day North Carolina. Life was difficult, supplies were limited, and tensions with local tribes created uncertainty. The colony's governor, John White, sailed back to England to gather food and supplies. He expected to return within months. Instead, war between England and Spain delayed his journey for nearly 3 years. When White finally returned in 1590, the colony was gone. Every house had been dismantled. No signs of battle, no bodies, no graves. No evidence of a violent attack. The settlers had simply disappeared. Only one clue remained. The word CROATOAN had been carved into a wooden post. Nearby, the letters CRO were carved into a tree. White had previously agreed with the settlers that if they were forced to relocate, they would leave a message indicating where they had gone. So did they move to CROATOAN Island? Were they welcomed by friendly Native American communities? Or did something happen before they ever reached safety? Archaeologists have spent centuries searching for evidence, yet no definitive proof has ever emerged. Without written records or confirmed remains, the fate of the Roanoke colony remains one of the oldest unsolved mysteries in American history. A mystery that time couldn't solve. What makes these disappearances so fascinating isn't just that people vanished. It's that history left behind almost enough evidence to create hope. A final radio transmission, a single carved word, tiny fragments that invite endless theories, Perhaps one day, new discoveries beneath the ocean or hidden beneath layers of earth will finally reveal what happened. Or perhaps these mysteries will remain exactly as they are, unfinished chapters that remind us how much of our past is still waiting to be uncovered. Which theory do you believe? Did Amelia Earhart crash into the Pacific, or did she reach land? What do you think happened to the settlers of Roanoke? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoy exploring the world's greatest historical mysteries, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications, because the next mystery is already waiting.